So, today is my daughter's first day of school. Today's April 15th, 2025. It's about 11 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Time. And today is my daughter's first day of school in kindergarten. So, if you watch my videos, she was going to school in Springfield, Massachusetts, but then she moved to Holyoke. So I had to sign her up all over again. So today's her first day. I just want to speak to the counselor, ask some questions, go over some things with the counselor, meet with her teacher, say hi to her teacher, see her classroom, and say hi to my baby girl. So I'm excited. I'm a very proud parent. I worked hard to get her into school. Very hard. So I'm happy. I'm excited. Alright, so her school is about 15 minutes drive from where I live, and it's a 4-minute drive from where she lives in Holyoke. She lives with her grandmother. So I'm just about to walk into the school now. Give you her information from her doctor because she needs an IEP because she's autistic.
Okay.
How you doing?
What's your name?
Jay Simmons. Today's my yes. She has autism.
Okay, perfect.
So I just wanted to give you the paperwork from her doctor.
Perfect. Okay. So like that, I'm gonna turn it into our ETL person, Mike.
Okay.
And from there, he'll send it to Richard's office, and then they got the ball rolling.
Okay, you want me to take a seat or?
I'll make a copy.
Okay. So that's her evaluation consent form because she was going to Bowling Elementary School.
Okay.
So I was also going to ask if you could call them and have them
Send over
her
You said Bowling?
Bowling Elementary School. Yes.
Okay.
They could send all her paperwork from there, and then I also have. Yeah, here it is. Okay, this is from her doctor just explaining her autism. The reason why I put the phone down is so that they don't know that I'm recording. The person is directly in my face, and if I just hold the phone up, they're either going to tell me to stop recording or they're going to kick me out the school, which I don't want. If I had somebody with me, it would have been easier because they could be doing the recording while I'm talking to the person. But since I'm by myself, I have to put the phone down so that they don't know I'm recording. I know it's annoying. Alright, I just sat down in the main office and I'm just waiting to speak to the counselor. Not gonna lie though, this school looks nothing like my daughter's last school. It's old and very ghetto looking. It just reminds me of the school that I went to when I was a kid in New York. Oh, this one as well. That's the last one. Thank you. Can I speak to the counselor as well? I just have a few questions.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to put it available.
Okay. Where the hell is my ear pod? Oh, here it is. I'm just walking to the counselor's office now.
Her name is Miss Melendez.
Thank you. Hello, how you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm Mrs. Melendez.
I'm Jay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How can I help you?
God damn, this woman is fine as fuck. I'm talking like sexy, Puerto Rican, long black hair, big ass, nice lips, pale skin, slim waist, about 5'3". Oh my God. And I know she found me attractive because she looked at me up and down, had a big smile on her face. Shit, I think I might be back tomorrow. So I just have a few questions, because today's my daughter's first day of school, Jasmine Badil.
Okay, yeah.
So I brought in her IEP information because she was originally going to bowling in Springfield, and they had made an appointment for her to get evaluated. But when she moved to Holyoke, they said that once she starts school in Holyoke, that they'll reschedule it. So they also said that in order for her to get, I'm not sure if she could get a small bus with, if I have to wait for her to get an IEP first, or I wanted to know how does that work, because I don't feel comfortable with her taking a big bus.
Okay.
So I was curious about that.
So what I'm hearing is that she was in the evaluation process in Springfield.
Yes.
And then she transferred over. So
Yeah.
usually how it works is we pick up wherever they left off.
Okay.
So so in order for her to get like a minibus through her IEP, she has to be found eligible first for her IEP.
Okay.
Yeah.
She has level 2 autism, and I gave the guy her information, all her documents from her doctor, and it explains all that.
Okay.
And I was supposed to meet with the counselor at Baldwin Elementary School in December, but because she wasn't going to be going to that school anymore and she was moving to Holyoke, they said, okay, well, when she starts school in Holyoke, they can reschedule the evaluation for her IEP.
Yeah. So the gentleman over here, he's in charge of for all the IEP stuff. He'll pick up wherever they left off. But as far as like the minibus and like putting that on her IEP would have to be when she actually gets an IEP. But do you have the document of like your diagnosis?
Yes.
Because I'm wondering if there's another way. Does she also have ADHD?
Yes.
Okay.
And these were, I'm just looking at the paperwork, but I could tell I make her a little nervous because I feel her energy and she won't look directly at me. Yeah, this is from the evaluation team leader at the other school. And she also needs, because I was going to ask if I could just see her, because that's what they let me do at her last school, if I could just see her class and say hi to her since this is her first day.
Okay.
And just say hi to the teacher. But she also needs, I just want to make sure she has like supervision at all times, because sometimes she just wanders off and she's very sweet and very fragile, so she's the type of kid that would just like go with a stranger, you know what I mean? So I just want to make sure she has, even though she doesn't have an IEP right now, if they could just make sure like somebody's always keeping an eye on her.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, so the reason why I asked you for the paperwork is because I am the 504 coordinator in the building, so I don't know if you've heard of a 504 plan.
No.
So typically sometimes kids will start off in a 504 plan and then they'll work their way into the IEP just because we can get the ball rolling a little bit faster on some things for a 504. Right. So as far as like transportation, I could get it rolling a lot faster than like the IEP stuff and some accommodations just in the classroom, we can start going before the IEP actually goes into place.
Right.
So I don't know if that's something that you would be interested in.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I am going to put in the referral today for the 504. And we'll schedule a meeting. We're going on vacation next week, so it would have to be the week after we come back.
Okay, that's fine.
And then we'll get her set up with a bus. And then she'll stay with the 504 plan, and then once the IEP comes in, the IEP overrides the 504 plan, just to get those things for her in order.
Right. And then will the bus be just a regular bus?
No, I can request a minibus.
Okay.
Yeah. But can I make copies of these?
Absolutely.
Okay, alright.
Okay, so...
Jay?
Yes.
Hi, Mrs. Bailey.
Hi. Alright, so the woman that just walked in is my daughter's teacher, Mrs. Bailey. She literally just came out of the blue and walked in here, introduced herself to me. At first, I didn't know who she was. I thought she was maybe the principal or just somebody that works for the school. But it turned out it was actually my daughter's teacher. She is very assertive, her personality, compared to her last teacher at her last school. So that's something I noticed.
Nice to meet you. I think we had communication earlier on in the year on Class Dojo, and you said that she wasn't coming here. So if I'm going to re-invite you to Class Dojo, and that's our means of communication, if that's okay.
Oh, sounds great.
All right. Anything else? Any allergies? Any?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. All right. Perfect. It's very nice to meet you.
What's your name again?
Kara.
Kara,
Mrs. Bailey.
Okay.
So I'll invite you to Dojo, and then I'll put my name there and the other teacher's name.
Do you have my email?
I usually do it by phone number, so it should be, as long as your phone numbers are
that's
updated,
fine.
I'll use that one and I'll re-invite you, because we spoke in the beginning of the year, I remember.
Okay.
Because I was like, Jay, can you bring her in for, I remember, and you were like, she's not going there, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. And anything else, it's all, Class Dojo is all.
Honestly, I do not even remember speaking to this woman.
That goes back and forth. If
So I'm surprised that she even remembered talking to me.
It's just to
Because I definitely
everything
don't.
is secure, so anytime that you need.
Okay,
And
awesome.
you don't have to bring a snack. We have donations. We ask parents like once a month to bring in water and snacks. We do a small
So you get
snack.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or
We get
breakfast and lunch?
and snack.
Okay.
Yep. So breakfast she'll have when she gets here, and then lunch. I usually send the menus home, and if there's something that she won't like, if you want to send something in, you can. We're just
I was gonna say if I get a menu and the like a sheet that just has like all the activities and stuff, because I want to be involved in all her
We'll send it
activities.
home. So there's a blue communication folder. I didn't bring it up, but it's got her name on the front. It'll have her homework in it and anything that comes from school. So that'll go back and forth every day.
Okay. The reason why I asked is because she lives with the other parent, Edwin. So they're probably gonna, when he picks her up or the grandmother picks her up, they're gonna have that paperwork. So I want to have it as well, since she doesn't live with me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, so
they can either email it to me or...
I should invite both of you to Dojo, and then maybe I can take a picture of it and I'll put it on Dojo for you.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you.
You as well.
So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna get referral process going for our house. Not faster with it. Given that we're going on vacation already, it wouldn't be until the following. Let me see. Okay. So let's just schedule it right now if we can.
Okay.
What is your availability for the week of May 5th?
What time do they do like